Welcome to today's tip. It's another lovely sunny day and I'm out in our car park. That's my flats over there and there's another flats over there. What I wanted to talk to you today about is using perspective, and it's something that artists have used for centuries to create depth in their images. So I'm just going to use the road at the end of my street. Let me just turn the phone round. So this is the road on the corner of my the junction of where I live. Now, as you can see, there are diagonals coming from the top left, the top right, bottom left and bottom right, and they're all vanishing in a point in the distance, and that's called the vanishing point. And you can use this in your photography, in your video, to create interest, to add depth into your images and to lead your viewer into the image. So what I'm going to do is change the position of where that vanishing point is. At the moment it's currently fairly central. If I move my camera down, can you see the vanishing point goes up, and it gives you more detail of the cars and the road in front, but then there's less sky. If you wanted to create a feeling of more open sky, you'd raise it up like that, so the vanishing point is at the bottom. You get a lot more sky, so that then helps lead your viewer into your image or into your video. If you then change, like we talked about in the previous video, your point of view, if you were to then squat down, for instance, which I'm going to do now, that brings me down closer to the road, so you can bring it like that and create even more depth and more sense of expanse with open sky. And then you can also bring it up, hopefully I'm not going to get run over, and then tip it down like that. You're holding it up like that. That again helps add more interest. Then if you move, say you were to move sideways like this, or do it that way, because there's somebody, I don't want to video them. That then changes it so that the point of view is on the third. Now I'll go into this in more detail on another video, but if you put your vanishing point on the third or near the third, it creates a more powerful image. You can also then there's 2 points on here. If you imagine this screen is divided into 9 with lines coming vertically down and horizontally across, and where those lines cross are called the power points. If you position your vanishing point on the power point, so that's roughly about there, that is a very powerful point that creates even more dynamism, more power in your image. So that will improve your photography as well. So let's move that down. So that's down on the bottom one. See how much more impactful that is. So I'm going to move it this way now. And again, you can do it on that side. So you can put it on the PowerPoint up here and the PowerPoint up there. It depends on what you want to create in your image. So, another tip for today. I hope that's helpful to you, and take care.